The leader of Arewa Youth, Yerima Shettima, has said that there will be war in Nigeria if northern youths are denied from entering southeast. Shettima said this in response to the repatriation of some Amajiris who tried to enter southeast and other parts of Nigeria despite lockdown order by the federal government. He said, Nigeria is our home and we have the right to freedom of movement. No southeastern governor should stop any northern youth from entering their state even if they are positive to coronavirus. It is advised to isolate them rather than deporting them back to the state. There are many Igbos in the north and we are not chasing any of them away. If the southeast governors continue in such act in rejecting our youth from entering their land, there will be another war of which every Igbo man must leave the north. It will be a repeat of what happened in 1967. Recall that federal government of Nigeria locked down Nigeria to curb the spread of COVID-19. Some of the youth from the north were intercepted by some states like Kogi, Edo, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, others as they tried to enter despite lockdown order. So guys, it's unfortunate that this kind of a statement is coming from this guy. I don't even know what this guy is talking about. Whether he thinks that he's talking to babies, he's talking to children, he's talking to people that he employed, so you can talk to them anyhow. But the good news is that these people have already sent them back, so they should wait for him. They are waiting for him to start to ignite what he wants to do, the word that he wants to happen to allow to happen. Let us see whether he wants to start it. I just feel that maybe this guy just wants to be talking. He just wants to be talking so that the people that is leading, the Arewa group that is leading, they will know that, oh yes, this man is always talking. To me, that is just the way I see it. He just tries to make that statement to make his people feel good. But even at that, the likes of all those people who are in APC, the Murik, all of them, all those APC chieftains, they are hearing this thing. They will not say anything. Sage, he says Sage, Lai Mohammed, all of them, Femi Adesina, all those kind of it. Maybe they need to put it to them and let us hear what they are going to be saying. But irrespective of what they are going to be saying or to whether to caution him, is he inconsequential? I think this guy should go and even try it in River State. They will know. He will know even before what is talking of whether the war is going to happen. They will give it. Wike will give it to him immediately, bumper to bumper. It does not waste time. We know that other governors, they don't even have time to start talking, but Wike will so much come to the limelight and say, do your worst, but they don't even need it. The best thing, they just send them back. You are telling them to isolate, even if they have a COVID-19, they should accept them despite the lockdown. The first and foremost, your people are lawless. The people who are moving from places to places are lawless. We had lockdown in Lagos and Ogun. We never heard that these people were moving from their states, even as Lagos was the epicenter, because I don't even know which one is even the epicenter of this COVID-19. They were not moving. Even as the cases were increasing, the numbers were increasing, they never moved. We never heard that Ogun people and Lagos people or people from Abuja were running from places to places. Why is it that your people are always running? If your place is comfortable, you will tell us that you want to rule the country. Now you are ruling the country. What are you doing with the power you have now? You have not even finished ruling the country. You are not even finished with the power that you have been given. Your region is being given. Now you are looking for another power again. With the one you are having, what have you done to them? Or what have you done with the power you have now? If your place is conducive, convenient, why will your people be running? See the Amajiris all over the place. See the problem they have caused. And come to think of it, even when we try to say, oh, but it's happening in a northern state, that some northern governors are doing it, we are just trying to even respect them. Whether they do it, whether they repatriate their people or they don't repatriate their people, because it is not justification for people to now say in the southeast or other southern part of the country they want to use it as a yardstick because they are doing it in north. That is their problem. If they like, they embrace them, because to me it's an insult when you say, oh, what of other northern governors are repatriating other people, deporting them. If they like, they should not deport them. But in as much the people in other regions want to do it, they can do it. They don't need to say because they have done it so that they will not do what is not possible. Do whatever you want to do. if they like, they should romance themselves. And not to talk of, they are even doing the same thing. He's not even saying anything about it. As he even come out to make statements concerning the El-Rufai, Ganduje, and Jigawa, all of them, trying to repatriate all of those people to their different states, deporting them. Did he say anything? So when it comes to the Igbos, because of course it's categorical about the statement he's making, directing it to the Igbos. If they do that, who are you? Who you be? You don't be anything. To me, I just feel like he wants to feel good before his people. He wants to feel good before his people. They will be saying and be telling others that others are trying to incite others, trying to cause division. The same thing, this guy, he was talking to Lagos State Governor that the man is not catering for his people. In the case of sharing palliatives, that the Lagos State Governor left their people without giving them anything. And people were like, does he even know what he's talking about? Even Lagosians, everybody was complaining that they didn't get a palliative the way they ought to. They didn't even get at all. Majority of the people did not get. And even Lagos, it said 200,000 household. That they budgeted for only 200,000 household. So, and Lagos has about almost close to 20 million or over 20 million people. But maybe the household we might be maybe like 19 or 18 million. But that being said, they just have provision for 200,000 people. And this guy just came all of a sudden and began to say Lagos State governor or government did not cater for their people. I don't just understand. And everybody just, just wave it off that this guy is always looking for trouble where there is none. The same statement he made in 2017. He made the same statement in 2017 about the Igbos. The Igbos said, we are capable of ourselves. We want to be on our own. And you guys are saying Nigeria must hold. If Nigeria must hold, stay back in your this thing. The Igbos in the north, are they moving? The Igbos in the north are not moving. It is the same, the people you could not train. The Amajiris that you guys created. Now they are the ones running up and down. Because they know that maybe Southeast is safe haven for them, because they know that the suffering in their region, if they leave, it will be lesser than if they go to other region. And the question is that the northerners who are in Southeast, is anybody telling them to leave? Are the governors or are the states telling them to leave because you are a northerner? Nobody told anybody to leave. So you don't have the right to tell the Igbos to leave, because of course, like I said, he maybe just feel like he wants to feel good before his people. That is just the way I see it. He wants to feel good because the Igbos there, they are not living. Even if the Igbos there, if they leave and come to and leave the state, they will not be allowed because there is lockdown. So this guy does not get it. You guys are flouting order. You are disobeying the order, and you have the effrontery to tell other states to accept them. They are even nice because they don't even want to take responsibility, because maybe they would have arrested them. If you arrest them, that is automatically you are going to take responsibility. So it is not their responsibility. The best bet is just for them to be sent back. And they've been sent back. Then let him come and do his worst. He just want to feel good. That is the way I see it. All of those who are only talking about one Nigeria, you are saying that there's going to be this, there's going to be that. Even in the midst of lockdown. In the midst of lockdown. Because that is why people don't even, it's not as if maybe people really don't want people, or they don't want anybody. These people, anywhere they go, they are lawless. They are not law abiding. They always flout the law. Even when you see them in Lagos riding Okada before Okada was banned, they will not even obey traffic. They will not do anything. But that is just even long story. To me, it's a long story. They have sent them back. Shettima, we are expecting to see what you are going to do. The northerners in the southeast, nobody is telling them to move because they are expected to stay back in that place. The Igbos in the other side, they are expected to stay back. Everybody is expected to stay back, irrespective of anything. Now, because just a Koro has entered your region now, you guys are running up and down. When it was in Lagos, did we see anybody running? Did we see people running at Tasketa? They stay there. They stay back in their place. So why is it that you guys, they've just been talking about this one Nigeria, and the whole thing is thinking. To me, that statement, we are Nigerians, we have freedom to movement, is that what to me is thinking. So we are expecting him to do his worst. You think you are the one who have a monopoly to everything, Abi? Let's hear what Nigerians are saying, because this is really, really ridiculous. It's telling it's a house people to do what. Someone says, even though I'm from the north, Yerima Shesima, you lack words of reasoning. There's Amajiri. Why is Amajiri allowed in our religion? That is my first question to you. And again, the word war you use is total incompetence of you as Arewa youth leader. You deserve good words in your sermon or whatever you call it. Amajiri, they have their houses. They should stay in their houses, and whoever is willing to give them, we trace them and give them. But not to be all over the street is totally not humanity and disrespect to we the northerners. So watch your words. That's what somebody's saying here. Someone say, thank you so much. He pronounces war as if it is as easy as writing out the letters war. What do you know about war? Okay, another person says here that why not start the war with Ganduje, El-Rufai, Gombe and all of that and other people, and let's see what will happen. Another says that someone has declared war and the government is turning blind eyes because it's their agent. They won't say anything. They won't say anything. No, this kind of war, Lai Mohammed will not hear it at all. He won't hear it. He will not hear it. The government will not say anything. The police, they will fold their arms. They won't say anything. They will not say anything. When you talk about war and you talk about revolution, what is the difference between that? When the government wanted to I don't even know, wanted to have a BP because she already said revolution, they wanted to have BP, but this guy just says it anyhow. He said it before and he still says it now, and nobody's saying anything. The government was to have BP, or they were having BP when she already made mention of a revolution. Someone says this guy is fond of threatening war all the time. It is high time he's arrested and reprimanded. Moreover, I doubt if he has ever experienced war. Please start the war. Maybe you are still struggling to understand the meaning of lockdown. You should take responsibility for your choices. You said Amajiri is good for you. Why not pushing them to others to take care? You say the Adamu Gaba, the former presidential aspirant, said Amajiri is the north of the is the pride of the north. Amajiri is the pride of the north. And they say Amajiri is good. Then why are they running? Why are they running? Even yourself, you know it. El-Rufai has said that they are going to end the Amajiri of a thing. You did not say anything. But when I think it's just so, this guy is so, he's just so fond of Igbo people. He's just so fond of Igbo people. They are so fond of Igbo people. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning the statement of this Yerima Shesima. Leave your comments below and let's have your take on this.